The first time I used frequency in wine was I had a wine with a bit too high volatile acidity. And I was in connection with people who did kinesiology, the same what I'm doing. And they came with this idea, why don't you try to use frequency to heal this wine? And I thought, okay, this is an interesting idea, why not? Then the next question is, okay, which frequency? And if you can do kinesiology, you can do kinesiological muscle test, you can test it. So you ask the wine and the answer comes, which frequency will help this wine? In that case, it was 528 Hertz. I took my computer, you can download these frequencies in the internet. They are actually also, for example, 528 is a healing frequency they use for healing people. If you have stress, if you listen, you get, it's not only one tone. What you can download from the internet is you can download only 528 Hertz as a very tone, but you can also download music. 528, this is like meditative music around 528 Hertz. I played that, not the very tone. It's beautiful, very beautiful music. I took my computer to my warehouse, a speaker, put it in front of the pallet and played it for a night. Next day I went there, took a bottle, opened it, tasted the wine. The expression of volatile acidity was gone. Before the wine was not really drinkable. It was dominated by volatile acidity. In the wine after one night, maybe some aspect somewhere in the background, but not disturbing anymore. The wine was a beautiful wine again, and I was kind of shocked. And from there on, of course, I developed this idea, and to different problems like mousiness and so on, different frequencies. It's also not always the same, but if you do this for a while and you test what does the wine want, so that it figures out mousiness against mousiness. This one, it's 852. It can also be different frequencies in different wines. You have to test it with kinesiological muscle test. That's the way how I found out about it, and that's what I'm implementing. The whole process of my winemaking is a process through time and experience. So when I started wine growing, I wanted to be biodynamic already, but I had no idea. I had only read the book by Nicolas Joly and also books by Rudolf Steiner, not the agriculture course, but I wanted to work biodynamic. I couldn't, I had no experience. And from there, step by step, I became organic. Then from 2016, I was able to use biodynamic preparations, which I did. Then I came across homeopathic sulfur that I heard about by Christoph Hoch. At that time I was already on the way out of sulfur. Then I learned about homeopathic sulfur, dynamized sulfur, and which had effect on my wines. Then I thought, if we use dynamized homeopathic sulfur in winemaking, we also spray sulfur in plant protection. Why don't we spray homeopathic sulfur in plant protection? I called my colleague and friend Ralf Wassmann, told him about this idea, and he said, yes, of course, Schmelzer is doing it since 2016. I thought, wow. Immediately called Schmelzer. He said, jo, this machen wir. I drove to Golz. The vineyards were in beautiful state. This was 2018. And from there, I only did plant protection with homeopathic sulfur, copper, baking powder and oil, 2018. And in 2019, I learned the kinesiological method, Omega Health Coaching. That was invented and implemented to heal human beings. And I'm working with this method since 2006 as a client, and then I learned it. And immediately I understood I will use this also in my winery because I understood this doesn't only work with human beings, it works with any live organism. And from learning kinesiology as a healing method, I extended it to wine growing and vinification. And I understood it's the next step in biodynamic wine growing, because also biodynamic wine growing is using information to create effect, let's say in preparation 500, preparation 501 in the end. When we think about it, what is happening if we dynamize cow manure in a cow horn, half year in the soil, then we dig it out, 40 liters of water, 1 hectare. What is happening there? This is not matter. We are not shooting, and on the other side is a hole in the wall. This is a completely other level of reality that we are speaking about. And I understood it is about information. And kinesiology is also using information to cure, to heal. And my experience with kinesiology was it has effect. I experienced it with my own body, my health. I cured all my health problems since 2006 with kinesiology. So I could not step out of it anymore. It was obvious, it works. I just didn't understand why. Then I started to read books about quantum physics, quantum fields, this whole dimension that is still very, very hidden for most people and non-accessible. But it's part of our reality. We can use it as we use matter and energy. We just have to learn it. And that's how it came that I developed this, what I call natural synergetic wine growing, because it's a synergetic method. It integrates many different dimensions and aspects of reality in a complex way, and we can use it as we can drill a hole into a wall and hang up a painting or something. We can use this dimension of information and for our purpose and benefit. My history as a wine grower, when I came to Villány and founded the winery, I had only red wine in my head. I was a red wine drinker. My focus was, I want to produce beautiful red wine. So I was looking for a red wine terroir. I found it in Villány. I think I ended up in the right place. When I arrived in Villány and started the project, of course, I tasted everything that was available. And the first time I tasted Hárslevelű was at Josef Bock's winery. I stayed overnight, he had a pension. And when you were a guest in this pension, you could taste. There was a lineup, nobody was there, and you could taste what you wanted. Very generous person, Josef Bock. And we tasted with my former girlfriend, and then I tasted Hárslevelű. And I was fascinated. I had never tasted a white wine like this. I mean, I'm German, I come from Riesling and these kind of wines. Of course, I've traveled France, the world. But Hárslevelű was very special. Had from the aromatic, suddenly something like honey, linden, tea, creaminess, so very appealing varieties. I said, maybe I should produce Hárslevelű. And then next vintage, I was looking for somebody who would sell me. I didn't have Hárslevelű grapes, so I was looking for somebody who would sell me. I found grapes, started to produce Hárslevelű. What I had in my mind was actually fresh, reductive white wine, direct pressing, whole bunch, but I was not happy with the result. Something was missing. I just didn't like it. I did this for 2 or 3 years, and I thought, I don't know. Maybe I give up on Hárslevelű. I don't understand it. And one evening, I was sitting again with my friend and colleague Ralf Wassmann and his wife Susanne, and I spoke about my doubts about this wine that we had in the glass. I said, Ralf, I'm not happy with this, and he said, Horst, Hárslevelű is the red variety between the whites. It needs skin. And I thought, very interesting. And then, next vintage, 3 days skin fermentation. And then I knew Hárslevelű loves skin, wants skin, needs skin. Then the rest is about, how much and so and so. But it needs a structure, and then it shows its whole potential. That's my experience so far. I've played with more or less and so, but actually, and it's even good for sparkling.